How to get $291 up to $973 each and every month of SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, for the low income if you're not an ABAWD, as the rules have just changed yet again. That's what I want to focus on for you right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to focus on SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, and sometimes referred to as EBT for the low income. Now, the rules have just changed for this program yet again, and that's what I want to focus on because it's getting harder for beneficiaries to get these benefits for the 43 million people out there. Now, over the last few days here, I've been seeing a lot of comments and questions and concerns down below in the comment section from some of you here in the community asking, how do I know if I'm an ABAWD? How do I know if these new changes are going to affect me? How do I know if my benefits are going to be impacted? These are all really good questions, and what I want to focus on for you in this video. Let's get into it as we do have a lot to talk about. First off, I do want to point this out. On this video, as well as other videos that you do watch here on the channel, make sure to leave a comment, concern, or your questions down below in the comment section, as I do my best to read all of those each and every day, and I will make dedicated videos just like this video right here to help you out, to keep you informed, and do whatever I possibly can to talk through confusing changes for these programs, as well as anything else popping up right now. A lot of things are happening right now, which, by the way, huge shout out to Steven, Dorothy, Treasure, and Tyus, who reached out to me, just a few names from the comments that I saw down below, asking questions about this and if this would actually impact you. I know there's a lot more of you asking these questions as well. Either way, let's talk through the details about this, and make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. There's a lot of things that are happening right now. I'm here to help you out in any way that I possibly can, to advocate on your behalf, and of course to keep you updated with all of this that's going on. It's a super busy time. So again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so. I truly do appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let's get into it and talk about what is ABAWD, the change that just went into play just days ago, what this means for SNAP beneficiaries, will your benefits be impacted, and who falls into the ABAWD category. Like I said, we've got a lot to talk about. All right, now first off, let's quickly identify and talk about what does ABAWD actually mean to start out, okay? It stands for this: able-bodied adults without dependents. I know, you got that? Let me say it again, okay? I know, it can be confusing, right? Able-bodied adults without dependents, okay? All right, so that is one of the changes that just happened. Now, a little over a month ago, this also changed as well, and it just changed again a couple days ago, okay? What does all this mean, okay? What this simply means is SNAP beneficiaries can get benefits provided they're not an ABAWD. Now, what does this mean? You can also get benefits if you fall into this category, able-bodied adult without dependents. You can get benefits, but here's the restriction. You can get benefits for 3 months out of every 3-year period of time. That's not very long, right? So who falls into this category? Now, again, I've had a couple of people reaching out to me asking me, here's my situation. I'm 62, I'm 58, I'm 49, different age ranges like this. Some people have reached out and said, I also have, XYZ disability. Now, again, the reason I say XYZ disability is because there's a lot of disabilities out there. People could be disabled for a variety of reasons. We've got to take this into play, okay? So when it comes down to it, I want to focus on a couple different things: age of the beneficiary and disability, okay? This is very, very important to see if somebody falls into the category. Or you also got to take into consideration, do you have dependents? Remember, that was part of the acronym right there as well. Able-bodied adults without dependents, okay? I know, it's confusing, but this is all going to come full circle here in just a second. Stick with me. And again, leave your comments down below, but I would say this much for sure. Let me explain this really quickly. If it still seems confusing, make sure to throw a comment down below and say, hey, I need you to come back and explain this a little bit better. You did okay, but it's got to be better, okay? Let me know, but give me a minute here to explain this. All right, so here's what it comes down to. You can get benefits, like I said, if you're an ABAWD, 3 months out of every 3-year period of time. However, let me throw this out there, okay? Now, with the new work requirements, unless these work requirements are being reached, benefits could be garnished. However, here's the difference. This is for people between the ages of 18 and 52. That is the new age range that just bumped up. It bumped up by 2 more years as of a couple days ago, the beginning of the month, okay? So it's now 18 to 52 is the new age range for those people that fall into the category of ABAWD, as I've been talking about here, and you have to fulfill the work requirements, okay? However, let me point this out really quickly. What if you have dependents? You don't fall into the category. You are not an ABAWD because you have dependents, okay? So that is one exemption. Next, you have a disability. Doesn't matter the disability, okay? It could be any disability. If you have a disability, do you need to fulfill the work requirements? Nope. Why? You are exempt. You have a disability. Now, let me explain this really quickly here, okay? I was out maybe, I don't know, a month ago or so with another video explaining this. Let me explain this. Now, again, I know this can be a little bit controversial. I know this can be kind of a touchy subject, okay? Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to explain this in such a way that makes sense at the same time, kind of tiptoeing around the topic a little bit, okay? Let me explain this. If somebody has a disability, by this definition, they are not able-bodied, okay? They're not able-bodied because having a disability basically puts somebody in a category of they're not an able-bodied adult, okay? That's what that means, okay? Let me explain this really quickly. Many of you here on the channel know I'm blind. What can I see? Like virtually nothing. I can see very, very bright lights. I might be looking at the camera. I might not be. Honestly, I can't even see the camera. I can barely see the bright light that's right behind it. But again, I put a bright light right behind the camera because I just feel like if I stare at the bright light, I can probably see about where the camera is, okay? Honestly, my eyes get so fatigued when I make these videos, I have no clue where I'm even looking at most of the time. In fact, I have a little hack. Down on my desk right here, I have a piece of tape that runs, it makes a straight line out to the camera, and I basically just hold my fingers on the line the whole time, and that's how I kind of know where to look. So my little hack, actually, the good hack, somebody here on the channel actually pointed that out. They said, hey, why don't you put some tape on the desk? And I thought, that's an awesome idea. I'll do that. So I do. I have a line of painter's tape on my desk. So anyway, my point is, I am not an able-bodied adult. You might look at me and be like, dude, you're able-bodied. Technically, I'm not, because here's why. I have a disability called blindness. I can't see, okay? So that makes me not able-bodied, okay? So that is my point, okay? There's a ton of different disabilities. So whatever yours has to be, if you do have a disability, by this definition, you'd be exempt from the work requirements because you're not able-bodied. Does that kind of make sense? Pretty cool, right? Well, I mean, don't like take that the wrong way. I'm not saying like having a disability is cool. I'm not saying like it's, it just is, okay? So I'm just saying, trying to work through this, okay? All right, so that is that. Next, let's talk about age. Age is also another thing. Remember, the age range on this is 18 to 52. If you're 53, you're fine for right now. However, it will be bumping up in another year from now. In October of 2024, it's going to be bumping up to 54. However, let's just say that you're 53 with a disability. Do you need to worry about it? No, you don't need to worry about it. You got the disability. That's your alibi. Got it? Okay? However, let's just say that you're 55 and you don't have a disability, okay? You don't have dependents. Do you need to worry about it? No, you don't need to worry about it now, and you won't need to worry about it next year either because the age range will go up to 54. Does that kind of make sense? So again, I know this can be very confusing, but again, I want to point this out for you because I've had a lot of questions coming in, a lot of you here in the community who are concerned asking, is this going to affect my SNAP benefit? Am I going to lose my benefit? Do I need to get a part-time job to fulfill the work requirements? Depends. If you're able-bodied and you do not have dependents, the answer would be then yeah, if you fall into that age range, 18 to 52, then yeah, you'll need to fulfill the work requirements. It's 80 hours per month, 20 hours per week. Now, don't hold me to that because it could be different based on your state. They might have different rules there as well. Remember the thing about SNAP benefits, federally funded, state administered. Problem with that is a lot of the states have their own set of rules, okay? So that's one of the situations about SNAP benefits and things like Medicaid. These are all federally funded programs, but they are state administered, which makes it really tough a lot of times because a lot of these states have different little rules and caveats and different requirements and eligibility and all kinds of stuff like this. So sometimes it can be kind of tough. I would say look in your respective state, call your local office, they should be able to tell you. But generally it's 80 hours a month or about 20 hours a week is the work requirement for people that are able-bodied without dependents. In other words, you're within the age range, 18 to 52, able-bodied, not a disability, and you don't have dependents, okay? Those are the people that are going to be affected by this. Does that make sense? I think I did a decent job explaining that, but if not, please let me know. Give me your feedback down below. Do you like it? Did all this make sense? Was it a terrible description? Let me know, seriously. I want to do whatever I can to not only bring you the best information, but I want to do what I can to improve as well because I want to make your time valuably here watching these videos. And again, I don't want to sit here for 15 minutes. Honestly, I just don't. You don't want to sit here and watch a 15-minute video. I don't want to make a 15-minute video. I want to get in here, explain the details, and get out as fast as I can, and explain it in such a way that is clear and concise, straight to the point, and explaining exactly what you want to know. Does that kind of make sense? So let me know. If you want to give me any feedback, I would love to have that. Good or bad, doesn't matter. It's all good stuff, right? Because it helps me improve to give you the best information as quickly as I can. Anyway, hope that helps you. Again, if you need any further clarification or elaboration on this, let me know down below in the comment section. Just let me know what you need. Otherwise, as long as you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you every single day, no matter what, to help you out as much as I can. Otherwise, feel free to share this video. That'd be awesome as well. Like I said, there's 43 million people out there across the country getting SNAP benefits, and more people every single month. It'd be nice if we could help these people out, because here's the unfortunate part. I guarantee you there will be people that don't know about this. They're not going to fulfill the requirements, things like this, and they're going to lose their benefit. I guarantee it. It's going to be tough, okay? So if they knew about this before, they would be able to potentially preserve these benefits. So does that kind of make sense? Anyway, share the video with your friends, family, social media. Subscribe down below. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. And have a nice day. Let me know what else I can do for you. Enjoy. Have a good one, and catch you again later in the next